Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, I went back to my regular or my old audio setup so that the echoing is gone and the mic's a little bit closer, so thanks for bearing with me there. Now, the main thing is this week, I'm feeling pretty good because, I'm back to my audio, got the standing desk, I'm ready to go, and I'm also ready to play a lot of Mono Blue and be as annoying as possible, more than I already am. So we're going to play this deck, and it's all about trying to just get Lockmare, Glenalendra Guardian, because these cards, they enter with -1/-1 counters on it, but they have activated abilities that'll, come into play here in a few seconds. So, remove a counter from this creature, draw a card. That's what Lockmare says. Remove 2 counters from this creature. Tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. Okay, so combine that with, of course, Glenalendra. Entering with a -1/-1, you can pay 2, remove a counter from this creature, counter target non-creature spell. Its controller draws a card. And Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Why is that here, Crim? Because, well, +1/+1 counters cancel out with -1/-1 counters. Yes, but the one thing that's nice here is that Lockmare and Glenalendra, if they are in the graveyard, their abilities only care that I remove a counter. So the idea is to, if I have to, get in the yard, get counters on them, remove those counters to just constantly counterspell my opponent out of the game, or at least when it comes to non-creature spells. And then, of course, we've also got Wild Unraveling. It's not a +1/+1 counter, but being able to blight 2 and then maybe have it not matter at all, like get canceled out by +1/+1 counters. I love that as well. But if not, we do have cards like Sleep Cursed Fae, and some cheap drops that can pretty much tank all of these counters, like reloading our Lockmare, and it's just straight up counterspell otherwise. Now, we've also got Bellion the Parched, or Hydro Man for all my Spider-Man enjoyers out there, but whenever you cast a blue spell, if Bellion's a creature, he gets 1/1, but at the beginning of your end step, untap Bellion until your next turn becomes a land and gains tap, add a blue. That works out perfectly with the freshly minted, or well, not minted, but it is fresh and back in standard after so many years, Spell Snare. 1 mana, counter target spell with converted mana costs 2. Not 2 or less, not 2 or more, just 2. And I think that alone is very important in the standard, as we know and as we are learning, because there's so many good 2-drops between Badger Mole Cub and things like that, and there's just so many good 2-drops. Let's just counter them all before, hopefully there are no Cavern of Souls and things like that. But yeah, we've got a few other fun ofs in this deck, and it's just Mono Blue Tempo. Let's see how we do on the ladder. Yeah, let's run it. I've got the basic land. Yeah, I think I'm still going to lead with this. I mean, Mistrise Village being a tap land always in this matchup is fine. Not great, but fine. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is potentially going to kill me next turn, so I got to hang back. All right, so this is 2. 2 power from the opponent. Traveling Chocobo. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. I'm surprised they would swing fully knowing that I could potentially... Maybe they don't know that I could potentially flash something in, actually. So I'll pass now. I got a blank Tifa here. Oh, this is huge. Okay, play a land. Off the top. I got to counter the first ability here. Alright, so she no longer is Trample, thankfully. If they fight, if anything fights here, it doesn't matter. It already ate all of the trampling. I'll just take 3. That's fine. And now, what do I want to do? All right, so I got to get some damage in, right? So I'll just go ahead and swing. I will pass, because now I can have Sleep Cursed Fae blocking. And if they don't do anything, that's fine with me as well. Okay, they have so many Traveling Chocobos. You got it. I don't mind just losing my Enduring Curiosity here. Block. Kill whatever you gotta. All right, let's see what I can find here. This is going to be pretty juicy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, I'll play my land. As long as they don't, like, Hydra, like, rush me down in some weird way. Oh, like that. Sure. That is A-okay with me for, I mean, I have to be okay with it, so sure. Ginormous creature. This creature absolutely ends me. I think I have to counter this card because it's got, well, of course, you know, unfortunately trample. Don't know how much I'm doing about that. Because I'll snap block, that's for sure. So that is currently 7-10. That's not enough to win the game, so I have to block here. Take 6. Thank you. All right. Ooh, that's another good one. Send all the damage in. Let's see what I can find. I don't think I did not have a way to win there, so that's okay with me. All right, counterspell, land. That's actually kind of good for me here. I'll go ahead and... I don't even know if do I need to do anything about this? Maybe? I don't know. It's cool that they have a giant creature, though. If I do this now, I don't risk getting absolutely wrecked by a simple, like, protection spell. So I'll just do this now. And then I have my Sleep Cursed Fae to tap them to block, if I need to. But I'll most likely just block with Traveling Chocobo, or block with Flood Pit's Drowner. Saj's Chocobo. Funny enough, none of these birds fly. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem, eventually. But hey, doesn't matter to me. They don't have haste. I think I'll just win on the back of Sleep Cursed Fae. I've got the Cauldron if need be to get that activated ability on stuff. Pop off. Yeah, they'll have like 100 triggers on this Saj's Chocobo. You got it. Oh, man. They're running wild right now. Now, remember, they can only be unblockable if they got 2 power or less. So, that escape tunnel would actually be pretty nice. But I guess it doesn't really matter here. All right. Here you go. You got it. I will gladly block. Turns out I should probably try not to lose the game. I mean, I don't know what they're waiting on here. They haven't played another land. Maybe they mill something here. Okay. Sick. Sick. Just keep milling, buddy. I have to imagine our opponent isn't exactly the happiest that they lost to this, because they could have probably done so many things, but they never once drew like a actual like spell of sorts, like a protection spell or anything worthwhile. I've got Spell Snare. I don't have my Hydro Man or whatever Bellion. I'm kind of sad because I want that. All right. Oh. Okay, an aggro deck. Disgusting. Okay, this thing has Menace anyways. I think I'm going to just leave up my mana so I can Flood Pit's Drowner somebody if need be. I couldn't block it anyways. You got it. Sure. I guess I just counter the Emberheart Challenger while I can. Sure. Ouchies, a big point of damage from the opponent there. Tap target creature, put a stun counter on it if I pay 3. So they would have to then spend their mana. I'm going to wait. I'm going to just play Glenalendra Guardian. I think that card is probably better for me right now. They can punch up their speed here. Go to 3 speed. Oh, okay, hold on. Miragonda Raceway? That's kind of random. I was not ready for that. I think I'm about to get embarrassed by whatever they're doing. Sure. Yeah, sounds good. I don't have too many non-basics, so I should be okay. I have only 3 maybe. I think I'm going to hang back here. They both have Menace. All right, I got to try this. See what happens. This thing has Menace right now. I'm going to just tap down the Burnout Bastronaut. Sure. Lightning Strike. There it goes. That's a problem. Okay, so now they have 5 mana, right? I can't do anything about their Zhao. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I don't even care if they actually level everything up, right? What does that do? If anything at all? Funny enough, Zhao hits their own basics. I mean, I'm taking 2 damage anyway, so I may as well. They're already at max speed. There's no reason for me to even worry. I'm just going to remove a counter to try to draw a card. Maybe they Lightning Strike my Lockmare or something like that. Okay, so 2, 4, 7. I'll play another Lockmare. Pass. They can do whatever they want now. They can level them up. has counter on him. Non-basic lands are a mountain. Well, I'm mono blue, and that's not going to change anything. You also turn off your Muraganda Raceways. This thing has double strike menace. All right, I'll double block here. They can pump that. That's what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's nice. Am I dead here? I'll blight 2. I mean, they can pump. That's 6, right? Respectable 6. Oh, actually 8. I'm down to 6. What do I want to do? Tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. That seems pretty good. I guess we pass. Sunspine Lynx. Players can't damage. They take damage from this. Deals damage to each player. Can't gain life, but they have some giant bodies. I may as well just blight 2. I've already answered their stuff, essentially. Okay, here I go. Oh, that's so sick. I'm going to send in the damage. That's 3. Remove 2 counters from this creature. Tap target creature. Put a stun counter on it. All right. I'll tap down the Burnout Bastronaut. So now I'm done with their shenanigans. They've already gone to combat. I've got a Lockmare at 3/4. If I blight 2 again, unlikely, but... Ooh, burst the lightning my dome. Okay, let me see here. So 1, 2, 3. This is 5 damage, right? Oh, actually, if I remove one, that's 6, that's 7. I'm missing lethal here. See how this plays out? I might be dead. If they draw a burn spell, I'm dead. Oh, come on. Don't punish me. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what the opponent's got. I've got just an island. I do like the idea of Glenalendra plus Agatha Soul Cauldron, because I think the way I read Glenalendra, you only have to remove a counter. That's all you got to do. Any kind of counter works. I'll play Agatha Soul Cauldron, pass. Will they eat this up with a Sheltered by Ghost? It looks like there's some kind of life gain deck, as the ladder always has them. You know, everyone's got to play a Soul Warden deck. I understand. Okay. This is going to pop off. That's a 3/2. Okay. Pass again. Can I get them to do some funny business? Does that matter? Not really. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure. Yep. I'll take all the damage here. And now we just play Glenalendra Guardian. That was a very good time to go ahead and hose me with that tapped ability. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, it is black-white. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna let them do the thing. I'm gonna send that back to their hand. Here you go, buddy. Take that one back on the house. Okay? So all these triggers are about to happen. 1, I kind of like just turning this into a vanilla beater. Or a vanilla creature. Okay, so now they'll gain all their life. They'll do all that stuff. Have at it. Have fun. Go wild. Sweet. I'll go ahead and just exile from their graveyard immediately. That's pretty sweet. I'll pass. And now we sit and just wait. I mean, eventually I'll get my attack force going. I gotta figure out how, but eventually. Alright, fine. Sure. I've got a 3/4, baby. Draw a card on the house, of course. Yeah. They're at 30 life. They threw away a creature. I love to see that. I think they're going to win the race, right? Okay. Sure, they'll gain another life. Why not? I'll exile. I like the idea of having the ability to double counterspell, right? Do I have any counters on this? Or no, they just nullify, right? Sure. But I just need to remove counters. That's the main thing here. I want to remove counters. Let's see if I can get them to do something. You know what? I gotta counter this. I'll just counter it. I'll get a fairy. Here you go. I probably did that in the wrong order. I chose the wrong target, but that's okay. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, that's funny. Okay, hold on. Can I... None of these actually do anything, right? I will now go ahead... I'm going to just send back my Tishana's Tidebinder. Right? So now that can have flying. Oh, I did this in the wrong order again, though, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, just ignore that part where I accidentally gave my opponent a little too much value there. Okay. I mean, I got to do this. Okay, which one? I am trying to stifle the one that can attack. All right, cool. Yep. Have fun. All right, let's block. I got a free block out of that. I love it. If I throw this away, I can untap stuff, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead, throw away, draw and discard. Throw away this fairy. Okay. That's pretty good. What do abilities do any of my little guys even have here at this point? Nothing, right? Raise the past. Well, you know, I'm probably going to go ahead and just eat the Life Creed duo. I didn't want to draw them a card. I'd rather just eat the creature. Yeah, I'll send a little fairy to block so I don't take a 6-burger. Thank you. This would draw them a decent amount of cards, but I can live with that. All right. They'll draw. Boom, boom. Get a little more life out of this. I like it. Huge. I can go ahead and put some counters on my stuff. I can untap some things. I don't think this will matter. They'll gain another life, sure, but at least now, for a fact, I get to untap my Bellion, which means I still have all the things I want to do. I can go ahead and eat a counter. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. They didn't lose any life, which is the most important part. Yep, that is a ginormous Essence Channeler. Yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and just eat up the Sleep-Cursed Fae. Let me just go ahead and do this. Block. Cool. They don't get any life, thankfully. So now all my creatures have the ability to untap themselves. That's pretty sick if I do say so myself. And that's huge. Okay. I think this is about to lock it up. All right, they're down to 9. Love this. Let's draw some new cards. Thank you. Let's play that land. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just lock Mare. Thank you. Sure. Gain that life. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. All them. These creatures have the ability to do like 1,000 different things, right? Remove a counter from this creature. Okay, cool. As long as I can remove a counter, do some funny business, that's okay with me. Do I care about this? I'm going to just go ahead and Spell Snare it. Let's see if they go to combat. Okay, I'm going to remove. I'm going to tap down their ginormous beater. And, let's see. I guess I could tap something down, but do I care enough to do that? Let's see how they attack. That's 2 damage, right? Sure. I'll take 2 damage. You got it. I just want to make sure they don't have the ability to get silly. And by silly, what I mean by that is, like, if they have the ability to, like, I don't know, Sheltered by Ghost me, I don't want that. Sweet. Can I kill them this turn? Maybe. Let's go ahead and just swing in. Let's see what they block with, if they block at all. I mean, they've got their Essence Channeler tapped down there. They're the one that matters, at least. I mean, they had to block or they die. Thank you, opponent. Now, I think I could have tapped them down. No, it wasn't enough to kill them. Okay, that's a lot of cauldron. That's a whole lot of cauldron. So I'm going to just go ahead and pass back to them. I got nothing better to do. Look at this. This is the perfect mono blue deck. It is so annoying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. So let me draw a card. Oh my god, that's so bad. Yep. Have at it. Do I have anything in the graveyard? No. Do they have anything in the graveyard? They do. All right, let's go and eat up that Essence Channeler. I'll go and untap. Let's block. Thank you. I'll lose a life. Well, I mean, if I gotta do it, may as well, right? Let's tap that down. And let's go ahead and activate. You know, I may have drawn one too many lands. I can't confirm nor deny that. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Perfect. No real interaction, or no real way to, like, deal with my opponent's stuff, but I don't even have a clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I pass. That's a 1 mana spell from my opponent? Sure. They have 4 mana, potentially next turn. All right, I pass again. On the brighter side, if I ever kill anything of theirs, I'll get to do a lot of work with that. Llanowar, sure. Uraboroid. Okay. I gotta hope they don't have a way to protect this Uraboroid. Okay, sick. I'll pass. In reality, I should probably counter this this Uraboroid, right? Like, there's no world where I'm not. Keen-eyed Curator. Okay, sure. 1. Please don't have Spell Snare. Please don't have Spell Snare. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. They have instant in the graveyard right now. Okay. They'll smack me for 1. I'm gonna play Bellion. Sure. Now I have Spell Snare mana up. Like, there's a world where I just leave. I don't play the Cauldron, but then I'm in so much trouble. All right, I smack them for 3. Untap. Uh-oh. Sweet. So I at least now have some counters. They aren't just going to mindlessly attack me, I don't think. Oh, maybe they will. Uh-huh. Okay. That's right. That's right. They can just eat up whatever they need to. That's fine. I'll just take 3 here. Let's see. That's a 1-2. I got to leave a body back, so sure. That's a good thing they've just done there. Please activate your Llanowar Elf. I'm going to block. Sure. That seems good. Uraboroid. I'm going to try to get them to just eat as many cards as they can from their own graveyard here. All right, how do I get around this? They have creature, instant. I got to shut off Uraboroid, right? That seems good. Oh, that seems really good. I might be able to do something funny. I think I can live with this. Okay. We counter the Keen-Eyed Curator. And then now we just try untap, make a copy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. That 1/2 drop. Oh, baby, that's beautiful. My only problem, I have no interaction. But Sleep Cursed Fae does make Wild Unraveling kind of nice. All right, they see Sleep Cursed Fae. They probably know shenanigans are about to ensue, right? Okay, I now have my mana. Uh-huh. So it's blue-white control. Okay. Let's go ahead. Huh. That is pretty funny, actually. Okay, sure. Let's see if they block. All right. So they did end up blocking. I feel like they're going to regret that one. Tap down, but whatever. We kill their creature. I untap Bellion. This looks like it's blue-white flash. Oh, man, this is going to feel great. Come on. I don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. We're just going to play this game. Okay. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I've got the demo field here to go ahead and just eat up that Restless Anchorage. Will they? I mean, they definitely have something, right? Okay. Oh, I drew the island. Oh my god, I'm such a gamer. I'm not going to give him a free block on Flood Pits Drowner. If this gets countered by Spell Snare, I'm in a lot of trouble, right? So I kind of want to just try to see if I can Blight here, but then I get blocked. Okay, here's what I'll do. I get a fairy out of this. I like that. Thank you. And now I get to hold up 1 blue mana. Flitterwing Nuisance. Okay, fine. They might do some more funny shenanigans here. Let's find out. Okay. I'm going to try to grow this Bellion. In case I need to kill all my stuff here, or any of my stuff. Swing, swing, and swing. If they'd like to trade with my Flood Pits Drowner, they are more than welcome to. I'll pay the additional 1, as this will trigger on all my stuff. And then that means when I keep my Bellion, I can now leave up exactly 2 mana to do some funny business. Okay. I'll pass. They can't attack because they know I've got my Sleep Cursed Fae. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed that, check out this blue-black fairies deck I played in Standard. And this is an absolute blast. It's everything I love about Magic. Death by a million paper cuts, cheap flash fairies, and you can check out my giant flaring nostrils in the thumb.